Southland is bringing its credit union experience to the Long Beach State campus. As a student of Long Beach State, you are eligible to join with access to our new University Student Union branch, student loan services, free checking, and free financial education resources. Visit beachcu.com for more information. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beach News Weekly, a podcast created and produced by Long Beach State student-run newspaper, The Daily 49er. My name is Cindy Aguilera, and I'll be your host, giving you your weekly dose of beach news. This week in campus news, reporter Emily Rogers writes that CSULB Vaccine Clinics is now offering boosters to Long Beach community. Long Beach State is hosting 2 separate clinics on campus to provide booster shots and vaccines for students, staff, and faculty. The CSULB Vaccine Clinic is located via the entrance of Student Health Services and offers the Pfizer vaccine and booster. It's open from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The second location is outside the campus bookstore, and it offers the Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson vaccines, as well as the Pfizer and Moderna boosters. This clinic is open between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, and appointments are strongly encouraged, which you can make at myturn.ca.gov. Remember that in order to attend in-person classes, students must have received their booster shot or having received their final dose of the original vaccination by February 28th. Students with medical exemptions from the vaccine must file an approved medical exemption request form and submit it to the Office of Equity and Diversity. You can email this form to oed@csulb.edu. Now, in other news, if you were on campus on Wednesday, February 9th, you may have heard some people shouting from a bullhorn, especially if you were located on Upper Campus. Reporter Vincent Medina interviewed these protesters, which call themselves REVCOM, a revolutionary communist party who advocate for a revolution against the U.S. government. Lucia Bright, a supporter, explained that their solution is not to use the democratic process to achieve their revolution. She also explained, "We are here to organize students to take up the fight for the right to abortion and get organized to transform the people for revolution." The REVCOMs also said they plan to visit other universities in the state to continue advocating for pro-choice, communism, equality amongst races and genders, and for the overthrow of the government. Okay. In other news, Vincent Medina, shout out to Vincent for putting in work this week, reported that those on campus can now enjoy the Corner Market. It's a little convenience store located in the University Student Union building on the 2nd floor, and it's really the perfect place to grab a snack or bev on your way to class. The convenience store was closed throughout the pandemic, but is now open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Fridays. And lastly, in news this week, reporter Rosaura Montes reports that a Long Beach State aerospace engineering major, Hunter Lewis, who dreamt of being an astronaut, went missing in late December while canoeing at Trinidad Bay in Humboldt County. Hunter ventured out to hide the final treasure to his scavenger hunt, which he had been doing with his friends and family, and they loved doing together. However, Hunter never returned home that afternoon. Corey Lewis, Hunter's father, their family, and his girlfriend, Kinsley Rolfe, are still hopeful that they will find him and have not stopped looking. But for now, the memories they have with Hunter bring them peace. One of his girlfriend's favorite memories with Hunter, and this made me super emotional, was when they met at Zion National Park and sat on top of Angel's Landing together. They loved going to national parks, taking pictures, and really exploring nature together. She says, "We were so content and happy sitting silently next to one another and staring out at nature before us," she said. "It was romantic, poetic, and it felt like a fantasy to be there with him. He eventually fell asleep on my shoulder, and I felt so at peace." Really hoping that Hunter's family finds Hunter soon, or at least get some answers to such a devastating disappearance. That's all for campus news this week. Thank you for listening. For these and more stories, please visit daily49er.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Daily49er. Thank you once again for being here with me, for listening to all the campus news this week, and take care, everybody. Southland is bringing its credit union experience to the Long Beach State campus. As a student of Long Beach State, you are eligible to join with access to our new University Student Union branch, student loan services, free checking, and free financial education resources. Visit beachcu.com for more information.